What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mrlordbritish. Pium pium. Quick little video. I know it's probably been done already, but I wanted to share Mystic Rulers. I think that's what you call it. It's the level 8 version of, you know, Dragon Rulers. I got the idea, the original deck concept from David Riviera, aka Michi from Atlanta, Georgia. He's actually a really good duelist, really underneath the radar. Good guy. Shout outs to Michi. I took his build, kind of warped it, Mrlordbritish style. Everybody's doing dragons, so I thought I would touch it a little bit. So, quick deck profile. I hope you guys like it. Give me your comments, views, and subscribe and write little comments on the bottom. Any ideas you have for the deck? I know ATL YCS is coming up, so getting ready for it. All right, so here we go. First off, I have two Whitestone Legends, two Flame Veil Guards, one Dragoonity Corsica, one Influence Dragon. A lot of people were asking why the Influence Dragon is a target for Trident Dragaion. It's a target for debris, so you can do multiple synchros XYZs per turn. It's a target. It's a target for the cards of consonants, and it's a wind dragon, so it's another target for Tempest. Debris Dragon, two Mystic Water Dragons. When an Earth Dragon is on the field, or not an Earth Dragon, but any Earth card is on the field, you can special summon it, and then you combo it with the Mystic Tree Dragon. He can become the level of any water monster on the field, so usually you summon him. Special summon the Mythic Water Dragon, and you make the Mythic Tree Dragon level 8, and then you bring out Felgran, which is like the boss card of the deck. The only downside to this deck is them Veiling or Fiendish Chaining the Mystic Tree Dragon. Then you're stuck with a dragon that you can't do anything with until it goes to the graveyard. Two Blue Eyes White Dragons. It's a dragon. It's a trading target, and it's a beta target. We sometimes make the Azure Synchro. Red Eyes, a lot of ruler decks aren't playing this, but I just thought that, hey, it's too good not to try. It's been working pretty well. DDR, banishing, and all that other stuff, bringing it to the field. It's a good boon for the deck. One of each Dragon Ruler, Tempest, Blaster, Redux, and Tidal. Traps, we have Dragon Carnation. This is a good card. A lot of people sleeping on this card. MST bait, your opponent goes after the back row, and you go, hey, slow your roll, I'm going to add this dragon to my hand. It's very good. I would suggest that a lot of Lightsworn players should be playing it in Lightsworn, so when they banish that dragon, if you have to, bam, you got it right back. Okay. Two Mirror Force. Mirror Force, this deck really doesn't run too many staple traps, but Mirror Force is a good one. My trap lineup consists of Fiendish Chain. It's supposed to be two Fiendish Chain, but I've been side decking this card, and I slowly want to work it into the main deck. Liberty at Last. It's a card that was re-eroded. The cards no longer go back to hand. They go back to the deck. It's a very good card. A lot of decks this format are very aggressive, and they like to, hit your monsters, and they're swarming the field. So boom, you hit me, I'm gonna go Liberty at Last and say, ha, hit him with the Drake hand, and I'm gonna put two of your monsters back into the deck, and this is good. Torrential Tribute, another staple trap. Spells, we have two DDRs. I like DDR. Get back those remove from play dragons, exceed plays, synchro plays, just getting back dragons into the graveyard to fuel for the dragon rulers. Two upstarts. People will be like, you should play three, but I really don't like giving 3,000 life points. It's bad enough I'm giving you 1,000. I'm gonna just play two, because I feel like the deck is searches enough that I might not even have to use them. 3 cards of consonants. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets. So 3 is the best way to go for this card. It's a very good card. A very good combo is cards of consonants, white stone. So you pitch, draw 2, and then you search for the blue eyes. And then we have trade-in. I love trade-in for the level 8s. Sorry, I skipped the card. Dragon Shrine. Michi was playing this at 3. I think 2 is enough. I'm also playing another card, Foolish Burial, and I feel like the Dragon Shrine is once per turn, and I just kept drawing it. I kept drawing 3, and having cards in your hand that you can't use immediately, it hurts my feelings. Trading yard. So, Gold Sark, Sacred Sword, the Hidden Armory. Now here's where me and a lot of people don't like this card. I think it's a good card. You send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, add 1 equipped spell card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can't normal summon a set. I think that's fine for the way that I'm playing, because all I want to do is abuse DDR. DDR in conjunction with a lot of cards in my deck. You know, the White Stone Legend, any other dragon. It's just fuel. So I can get that my XYZs on the field. The Foolish Burial. I know people will be like, oh, why didn't you just play the Dragon Shrine? Well, maybe I can go Foolish and Dragon Shrine in the first turn if I draw them both. Yeah, and it's really just control. So I can put stuff in there that I want. Burial, just to put dragons back in the graveyard and sometimes stop those Boujin Carnations and some random stuff. Now on to the extra. First off, we have number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. A lot of people are seeing the potential of this card. This card is basically a walking skill drain. It's very awesome. If you flood the field with rulers and you're afraid your opponent has some type of effect on the field, well, you activate this effect at the start of the battle phase. You detach 1 material from this card. You can negate all the effects of other face-up monsters currently on the field, and their attacks go down to their original. And if you do any of these during the battle phase, each time your opponent's card effect resolves, this card gains 1,000 attack until the end of the battle phase. Also, it can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Complicated, but not really. If I enter my battle phase, I detach, I negate the effects of everything on the field. So stuff like Fire Fist that are being powered up at the moment, they're going to go down. If I was crafty and attacked with another monster and they, for instance, activate Fire Formation card, and it forces their monster's attack to go up, Galaxy Eyes checks that and becomes 4,000, and now he can attack twice during that battle phase. That's too good to not use. Very good card, very underrated. Also, he's a dragon, so more fodder. 2 Felgrands, Divine Dragonite Felgrand. He's kind of like Tachyon Dragon in the effect that he gets to skill drain stuff for a turn, but he takes it 1 step further and says, hey, I'm a combination of skill drain and lance. You get to negate a monster's effect and it becomes unaffected. So especially when you're going up against cards with decks with key cards like Fire Fist, Constellars, sometimes even Heretics, the way that you're, going up against your opponent, they can summon and attempt to activate an effect and you can just negate it, That's too good. That's a pinpoint right there. Heretic Sun Dragon Overlord. You can tribute monsters from your hand, from the field, to pop cards on the field. He's basically like, if they have too much stuff and I don't really want to risk it, boom, I'm just going to try and nuke as many cards as possible so I can get a clean attack. Also, he is a dragon. Level 7s, I got 2 Big Eye, That's mandatory. You don't have to play 2 Big Eye, but I'm very aggressive when I like to get rid of my opponent's monsters so I can go in clean for the attack. 2 Draco Sacks also be used as material for Tempest, their winds. Uh, Queen Dragoon Jin. They can't attack any dragon monsters. They have to attack her first. Once per turn, I can detach, special summon a dragon. Very good for Synchro and XYZ. She's a dragon, plus for the times where they effect better that wood, the tree, Misty Tree Dragon, you can go into her. And then the synchros of the deck, 1 Star Eater, level 11, pretty good. Dragon, 1 Azurize for the random times. You might not use him as much in the deck, but when you get a chance to, or if you have the opportunity to, he can be used for a game ender. Trident Dragaon, this card has recently spiked back in price. Thank you for Fire King David. He put me on and said, hey, you should get one of these, and this is his. Good friend there. 3 attacks, 3,000. You synchro summon, you blow up 3 of your own cards. Sorry, up to 2 cards. And he can attack up to 3 times that turn. That's 3,000. Fire Dragon is pretty good. Crimson Blighter for the mirror match or anything that's summoner level 5 or higher. 1 Stardust. And 1 Scrap. Thanks for watching my deck profile. A lot of other people are using Radiant Stardust Dragon. That's a good card. My extra deck is more about being aggressive and getting after it. I like that card, the other Stardust Dragon, but I just feel like being more aggressive is the way to go. You can also try Colossal Fighter, which is very good. If I had the space, I would try and fit it in, but for right now, I'm trying the Queen Dragoon again. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Getting ready for the sneak peek, YCS ATL. I hope to see you guys there. All right, have a good one.